हेलो एवरीवन, गुड इवनिंग, गुड इवनिंग, गुड इवनिंग, नमस्ते, सत श्री अकाल। कैसे हैं आप सब लोग? केम छो? मैं हूं आपका दोस्त आशीष गर्ग, आपके सामने एक और बार एक नया लाइव सेशन लेकर ऑन बूस्ट योर वोकैबुलरी विद मी आशीष गर्ग। हाउ आर यू डूइंग? हेलो सुरेश, हेलो आरोही, व्हाट्स हैपनिंग? हेलो अंजलि, गुड इवनिंग, वेरी गुड इवनिंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू। हाउ आर यू डूइंग? Good evening, Ananya. Good evening, very good evening. Harshita, Aryan. Good evening, very good evening to all of you. Ayushi, Bharti, very good evening to all of you. And yes, today we are on the 15th of Feb, and I hope that yesterday was a very, very, very beautiful day for all of you, and you had great fun, isn't it? How was your day yesterday? What all you did? Tell me. Kanak, Harshita, very good. Welcome to the session. Welcome to the session, everybody. So बताएं जरा मुझे कैसा रहा आपका कल का दिन? Hello, good evening, Shreya, Aryan. Yes. All right. Okay. Normal as usual. All right. Okay. Great. 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 Normal as usual. What about the others, guys? Hello. Good evening, Mayank. Good evening, Arya. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Right, so we are starting the session, that is the presentation that we have. All right, and the first word that we are supposed to do is something, uh, that can be synonymous to yesterday's day. And this one is one of my favorites. All right, this is one of my favorites, and let's hear it out. Which one is this? All right.
अपना ही साया देख के तुम जाने जहां शर्मा गए अभी तो ये पहली मंजिल है.
All right. So, how many of you have heard this particular song and this track? अभी तो ये पहली मंजिल है, तुम तो अभी से घबरा गए, मेरा क्या होगा, सोचो तो जरा. No, 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 no. It's not मेरे सपनों की रानी. It's आए ऐसे भी आहें करा कीजिए, ओ मेरे दिल के चैन, चैन आए मेरे दिल को दुआ कीजिए. Right? Yes. Now this is that song. So it was not मेरे सपनों की रानी. It was ओ मेरे दिल के चैन. Right. So when you are asking somebody to, calm you, soothe you, right? So possibly get that particular thing so that you uh, become calm and have you know, soothing effect of something. That is what we say, right? So that is what. Uh, yes. So ठीक है, right? So उसके लिए हम कौन सा word use कर सकते हैं? So what is the word that we can relate to this? सर आप तो अरिजीत सिंह निकले. Okay, right. Thank you so much, Meher. Which one? Tell me. Placate. All right. Yes. आपका Valentine Day से कैसा गया? It was amazing. I remembered a good memory of my Valentine's Day from the past. All right. So if you follow me on social media, I posted it there. So you must have seen it. over the years, my Valentine's Day had been very rocking all the time. So that was like that. Okay. Yes. So what is the word? What is the word? Oh, Akansha saw it. I know, Akansha. You are my what do you call? You are my, you know, PR. So you make me famous everywhere. The moment anybody asks me what is my social media handle, you are the first one to post it. Lijiye. This is sir's social media handle. Please follow. You are there. Don't worry. All right. So the word that we looking at is solace. The word is solace. When your soul is in comfort, right? When your soul is in comfort, उसको हम बोलते हैं solace. So comfort and consolation in times of stress. So जब कभी आसपास there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of anxiety which is going on, and there's something that provides you that calmness, that comfort, that consolation. It could be one hug, it could be one shoulder, it could be music, it could be gardening, it could be uh, maybe painting or cooking or anything that gives you that kind of calmness in yourself. That is what we call as solace. So she sought solace in her religion. So उसको वहां पर जाके बड़ा अच्छा लगता है. कई लोगों को लगता है ना, when you go to a temple or you go to a mosque, you go to a gurdwara, so you sit down and you feel that, okay, by God, this is what I was looking for. Right? So that is there. She sought something, and when we refer to something, that's a noun. No. Okay? Right? So that's what we call as solace. I hope it is clear to everybody. Meher, sir, follow back kar dena bas. Yes, I do follow back everybody. Yeah. Whosoever sends me, ha. Till the time I know that person at least, and we have interacted or something like that. So I do follow. There are so many pending requests that I have right now, which I have not accepted because I don't know them. I haven't even interacted with those people. You guys though are family, so I accept your request and I follow back also. So I do that. Okay? Yes, Shresht, I will do that also. Don't worry. Okay, so that's solace for you. Let's go to the next word, and the next word is all right. The next word is
Lakme Iconic Kajal. A black so deep, it beats time. Endless travel and constant deadlines, it beats both. It's the deep black kajal that beats time for 22 long hours.
all right. So when you have a kajal, all right, that's Lakme Kajal, all right, which is now for 180 bucks according to this ad. All right. So that is one quality that Lakme Kajal has is they are smudge free. ठीक है, ठीक है, smudge. How many YouTube vocab sessions we have for entrance 2022? There are so many. This is the 36th one. And Shreya ma'am has done around, I think, 25 or 26. There are more than 50 YouTube sessions. Okay? So smudge is submerged. That is to cause something to become messy, often by rubbing it accidentally. That is smudge. So Lakme Kajal is smudge free, so it doesn't get messy. So she dabbed her eyes carefully, careful not to smudge her makeup. Okay, so because the meaning starts with two, because the meaning starts with two, therefore part of speech is a verb. Part of speech is a verb. Next one. The next word is staunch. The next word is staunch. So when it you say staunch, staunch is something where you are strongly committed. Jैसे, how many of you have seen that movie, Mission Mangal? Mission Mangal. How many of you have seen that movie? So Mission Mangal, they were what? They were strongly committed to launch. Strongly committed to launch the Mangalyaan. है ना? So staunch is when you are strongly committed to launch the Mangalyaan. That means you are staunch. So loyal, faithful, steadfast, committed to do something. That's what we call as staunch, right? So he gained a reputation of a staunch supporter of human rights. So when you are an ardent supporter, when you are a faithful supporter, when you are a loyal supporter, these days we can hear that election time is going on. So there are staunch supporters for different parties that we have. Okay. Raised MA stands for mnemonic aid. So we try to give you a mnemonic through which you can relate the word and can derive the meaning of that particular word. That is what we call as mnemonic aid. And POS is part of speech, because in some exams they also ask you that what is the part of speech of the word as used in the sentence. Okay? Right. Uh, all right. Next one, steadfast. So we just did staunch. So steadfast is a synonym of it. So steadfast is when you are steady. So loyal, staunch, unwavering, devoted, when you are faithful to somebody. हम बोलते हैं steadfast. He proved to be a steadfast friend. So friend who is always there. जिसको हम ना एक और word बोलते हैं confidant. Then so and so was a confidant, मतलब the person that जिसको आप trust कर सकते हो. You can share something with that person. That is what we call as steadfast or a confidant, right? So friend is a noun. We are saying how is the friend. Therefore, part of speech is an adjective. Therefore, part of speech is an adjective. Yeah. Next one. All right. Next one. Let's see how to relate.
E-Flash Apps.
All right. How many of you have heard this jingle? How many of you have heard this jingle? Ashish sir is a steadfast teacher. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Means a lot. Means a lot. How many of you have heard this jingle? How many of you have heard this jingle? Nobody. So let's hear it. Nobody has heard it. Oh my God. It is I am a teapot and out. No? I am little.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout.
This is my
Here is my handle,
my
here
spout.
is my spout.
Right? So that is what the rhyme is. ये बच्चों के साथ and because I have a kid at home, I have a niece who is young and small. So उसको जब हम सिखाते हैं, ठीक है, हाँ ठीक है, तो उसमें बोलते हैं I am a teapot, short and stout. Right? So that is the rhyme. So the word that we have to do is stout. The word is stout. Okay, do you know Ashish Anjanwal sir? Yes, I know. He's my colleague. I know him. Right? So yeah. So stout. Stout is strong built, right? So rather fat and heavy, roly-poly, sturdy, robust. इसको बोलते हैं हम stout. So Mrs. Brown was a stout lady with glasses. कई बार होता है ना, आपके कोई teachers होते हैं, they're like very chubby and they're very cute. You just want to pull their cheeks. All right, so that's what we call as stout. So Mrs. Brown was a stout lady. Lady is a noun. We're saying how is the lady. So we're talking about the quality of lady. All right, we're talking about the quality about the lady. Right, so that's why part of speech is an adjective. Part of speech is an adjective. So do you think? All right. Abhay, you don't choose between your two eyes. All right. So the both my colleagues are exceptionally good. All right, in whatever they are doing. So they're my two eyes. I cannot say my left eye is better than my right eye. All right. So I cannot Abhay. All right. So you ask about me. I hope that I am able to match your expectations and I'm able to teach you well. You tell me about me. How am I, Abhay? If you have studied from me, so tell me. How am I? Please tell me. How am I? ठीक है? ठीक है? So please tell me. So that's stout for you. All right. Chalo, next one. All right, next one.
एक कमरे में एक थाली में एक कटोरी में गुजारा कर लेंगे एक कमरे में एक थाली में एक कटोरी में गुजारा
All
कर
right, so this
लेंगे
is I found this particular song really funny. एक कमरे में, एक कटोरी में, एक थाली में गुजारा कर लेंगे. So when you say that थोड़ा है, थोड़े की जरूरत है and गुजारा कर लेंगे, ठीक है? When you say hand to mouth, ठीक है? When you say hand to mouth, तो उसके लिए हम क्या word use करते हैं? That something that you are just गुजारे लायक काम चल रहा है, गुजारे लायक काम चल रहा है, तो क्या बोलते हैं? Right? तो उसके लिए कौन सा वर्ड है? प्लीज टेल मी. एनीबॉडी? अभय. Thank you so much, Abhay. I am glad that you like and you have learned from my streams. So I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you so much for being a regular viewer of my streams. Thank you so much. Right? Okay. Which is that word now? Tell me. So the girl is singing that एक कमरे में, एक कटोरी में और एक थाली में गुजारा कर लेंगे. भाई इससे ज्यादा नहीं चाहिए. ठीक है भाई, इतना ही चाहिए. ठीक है. तो ऐसा ही इनफैक्ट देयर वाज अ 90s का मूवी कयामत से कयामत तक का भी, उसमें भी देयर वाज वन सॉन्ग लाइक दिस. Something no, it's not confused. It's not confused. Sometimes it happens, you know, like, okay, you have a little less and you just want to you have bare minimum necessities. So you don't have a luxurious life, so you can just have and afford necessities. उसके लिए. So the word is subsistence. The word is subsistence. So sustenance is the mnemonic, minimal. So the state of having what you need in order to stay alive. ठीक है ना? But no more. मतलब जीने के लिए जितना जरूरी है बस उतना ही है. ठीक है ना? थोड़ा है, थोड़े की जरूरत है. ठीक है? बस उतना वो चाहिए. So that is there. She was earning only enough for her subsistence. मतलब उतना ही earn करे थे so that she could, you know, barely earn necessities and food. Hand to mouth जिसको बोलते हैं. ठीक है? So that is a noun. That is a noun. What do you say? ठीक है? So that is what we now. Abhay, I think this is not the medium where we can answer such questions or something. But all right, you can come and talk. But what I can tell you, I cannot comment on others. But what I can tell you is that we at Pratham try to deliver, and in fact, we deliver uh, the best. All right, we try to give the student as much support as far as teachers are concerned, the material is concerned. So that is what we try to give. And as a result, we see the ranks coming in from our meritorious student. So this is what I can tell you about my institute, and I can tell you about myself that whatever I do and I try to do, I do it with utmost honesty and with sincerity, that so that I can give my students the best that I have. All right. I'm always open for learning because that's the way you grow in your life. And that is what I do. And that's why I thank all my students also who always, you know, at night, 9 p.m., they eagerly wait for the session and they come and attend in good numbers. So that is what is there. So kudos to you all and lots of love to you all. Thank you. है ना? Is there. ठीक है. So that is there. So I thank all my lovely students for giving and showering tremendous love on me always. Right? Chalo. So that was subsistence for you. Shresht, mnemonic, as I told you, it's mnemonic, okay, where we try to relate the word with something and derive the meaning. Right? Oh, that is there. Agrim, it's not flattery, and there is no need for me to flatter. Right? By God's grace, I have reached, and in fact, to an extent, uh, done and doing what I aspire to do. So I don't need to flatter anybody, but that's just a way and medium to reciprocate what I am getting from you guys. It's not flattery because that's not what I have done in my career also, and that's not what I am required to do also. I don't flatter anybody, right? Yes, but it's always that I believe in giving back, all right, and reciprocate and being grateful to all of that love and support and you know whatever kind of things and care that I get from my students, respect or whatever. So that is there, right? So no flattery or something doesn't require. And we are family. I don't think so. Family में flattery होती है, right? It's always love, pure love. ठीक है, चलो next पे चलते हैं. All right, a slap in the face. What do we mean by this idiom? Slap in the face. What do we mean by this idiom? Ah, should have used love. That's the better word. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Means a lot. Means a lot. Everybody. So, a slap in the face means an expression that describes an insult or an action that causes offense or disappointment. Right? So, that's what we call as a slap in a reality check, you can say. So, describe an insult or an action that causes offense or disappointment. Okay? Bilkul, absolutely correct. That slap in the face. What is the sentence that you can make? So the sentence is after all the extra work we put in, it was a slap in the face not to win the contract. ठीक है? तो इतना सब कुछ करने के बाद भी जब कुछ नहीं हुआ तो क्या होता है? You feel that it's an insult or it's kind of a disappointment that you face. It's a slap in the face. Now before we go to the next idiom, इतने सारे बच्चे हैं, इतना सारा प्यार जो चल रहा है और इतने ज्यादा प्यार वाली बातें हो रही हैं, तो यार एक लाइक तो बनता है वीडियो पे, है ना? Please do like this particular video and share it among your friends. And also, if you have still not liked and subscribed our YouTube channel, please do that. All right, and hit the bell icon so that you never miss an update. All right, please do that. Thank you, Manan. Thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. Next one with flying colors. So when you like my video, what do I tell it to myself? I say that I have passed with flying colors. I've passed with flying colors. That is, so if you pass a test or an exam with flying colors, you do it easily and with great success. That means you have achieved that particular success that you were aiming for. All right. So pass with flying. Thank you, Darshana. If you have already done that, thank you so much. So with all the practice, John will pass his driving test with flying colors. इतनी सारी practice कर रहे हो आप लोग भी. So you will pass with flying colors all your entrances and you will reach your dream college for sure. Right? चलो. Next one, break the ice. तो कई बार होता है ना जब आप first time किसी से मिलते हो and there is an awkward silence. You want to break it. So you crack a joke or you ask, okay, अपना नाम क्या बताया? नाम? मैंने तो अपना नाम बताया ही नहीं. अच्छा, लेकिन मुझे लगा कि तुम्हारा नाम प्रिया है. अरे तुम्हें कैसे पता? अरे क्योंकि हमारा जन्मों का नाता है. Right? So that is what you're doing. What you are breaking the ice. You are breaking the ice. Okay. So the room was silent. So Bob told a joke to break the ice. So that's what we call as break the ice. To break the ice means to get people who are who haven't met before to feel relaxed and to start talking to each other. Okay? Right? So that is what we call as break the ice. अब बेटा हमें पिकअप लाइन बनाने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ती थी. ठीक है ना. इंग्लिश उस जमाने में, अब तो फैशन सी बन गई है ना. अब तो या या वाली इंग्लिश चलती है आप लोगों की. 20 रुपीज के मोमोज एंड ऑल दैट. राइट. सो व्हेन आई वाज अ किड, तो तब अगर इंग्लिश बोलता था तो वो जेन्युइनली इंग्लिश आती थी और वो बोलते थे. एंड इट वाज कंसिडर्ड टू बी फ्लैट, फ्लैटरी. ओह, ऐसे आंखें खुल जाती थी. ठीक है. ठीक है. So that is what we say to clearing the awkward silence. So that's called break the ice. ठीक है. Go it alone. Go it alone. तो जो सब करते हैं वो हम नहीं करते. समझ में आई? समझ में आई? दक्ष. जो सब करते हैं वो हम नहीं करते. और जो हम करते हैं वो सबके बस में कहाँ है. ये भी तो बात समझो ना. ठीक है. जो सब करते हैं वो हम नहीं करते. जो हम करते हैं वो सबके बस में नहीं है. ठीक है. So go it alone. So when you say go it alone, the go it alone means to do something by yourself without help from other people. That's what we call as go it alone. Yeah, lone wolf. Right. So now that I have enough experience, I've decided to go it alone and start my own business. So कई बार होता है ना that now I have that enough experience to start my own venture and become an entrepreneur, and that's what we. Yeah. Right. So that's what we call it. Go it alone. Next, fly the nest. Fly the nest. So what is fly the nest? Fly the nest means to leave your parents' home for the first time. You go out. Now, आप में से बहुत सारे लोग ऐसा करेंगे. Once you get into a good college, say for example, you get into IIM Indore, all right, and you go and study there. So what will you do? You will fly the nest. You will leave your parents' house for the first time to go and live somewhere else because you want to study and all that. Right? So all those who want to go into IIM Indore, you can remember this particular thing. Or you want to get into CLAT, or you want to go to IIM Rohtak, you want to get into any other college of Delhi University, anywhere of your dream college. This is what we call as fly the nest. Yeah. So when David started university, he had to fly the nest and live alone. Yeah. So everybody does that. Tighten your belt. When you say tighten your belt, it is you try to spend less money because you haven't got as much to spend as you did before. कई बार होता है कि when जैसे for a salaried person, जैसे बोलते हैं ना, you live like a king on the first day of or first week of the month, and you live like a pauper towards the end of the month because the salary is about to get over, right? So that is what you call it. That is the time when you tighten your belt. That when the month end is about to come and you tighten your belt, right? Since I started working part time, I have had to tighten my belt. Okay? Right. So these were the words and the idioms for today. Now we are going to that thing that you are eagerly waiting for, I am sure, and that is the Mentee quiz. Everybody, please come and join the Mentee quiz. Please go to www.mentee.com and use the code 49761396. I repeat, 49761396. Somebody please put the code in the chat box. Somebody please put the code in the chat box. Anybody? 49761396. बताइए फटाफट से. बताइए फटाफट से. डालिए जल्दी से इसको. Okay. What is the meaning of throwing its hat in the ring? So when you throw your hat in the ring, that means you are um, telling it to the world that you are they're part of any contest or any competition. That is what we call. I am Rohtak or I am Indore. Which one has better placements? See, better placements. The college only does one thing, that it gets you the companies. Placement is always in the hands of the student. You study in a good college, okay, which is of repute or not repute. The companies come there, but they'll only hire you. They'll not hire the degree. You have the degree, but if you don't speak anything, no, then nothing happens. Maybe the first company, all right, the approach becomes easier. So it's just like nepotism, right? Where the star kids get their first film, or it maybe or the second or the third film also, just because of the name. But if they don't do well, then they can't sustain. They can't sustain. Very few actors we have seen that they've got so many chances, because today it's a dynamic field. There's so many. One underperformance and you have a replacement already ready, right? So that is, I believe, that's my personal thought, but I really can't say. So it's you make yourself the best so that any company hires you. This is what my belief is, right? But I've heard, Abhay, that Ananya has done a decent job in Gheraiya, that she has done a decent job. I haven't seen that movie, so I can't comment. But I've heard that she has done a decent job. That is. All right, let's begin. हेलो अंशिता, लॉन्ग टाइम, बड़े दिनों बाद दिखाई दियो, हैं? कहाँ गायब थे? All right, so people have joined in. Let's begin. Go to the first question, and the first question on your screens now. In case of negative sentences, pronouns are placed in 1, 2, 3 or 2, 3, 1. It's a revision question. It's a revision question. 1, 2, 3 or 2, 3, 1. All right, absolutely correct. In negative sentences, we take it as 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2, 3, 1 is in positive. Okay, negative is 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Okay, just got free from classes. All right, great. And thank you for coming and attending the live session. Means a lot. How is everybody in your batch, by the way, Anchita? I miss you a lot, the entire batch. Lord Kalki is the fastest. Very good. Okay. So here, if you talk about, whenever there is a negative sentence, so you put I, you, and they. So first person, second person, third person. And whenever there is a negative, positive sentence, you put second, third, and first. Second person, third person, and first person. This is how it works. Okay, this is how it works. Next one. So, for example, if you say I, you, and they are not going, not going. Okay, that is how it works. Oh, good to hear, Anchita, that you guys are also missing me. And how is my brata? Huh? How is my brata Arjun? Question number two. Question number two on your screens now. Delhi is further from Patna than Kolkata. Which part of the sentence has an error? Which part of the sentence has an error? Which part of the sentence has an error? Absolutely correct. 44 people have given the right answer. So instead of further, it should be farther. Farther मतलब हम distance की बात कर रहे हैं, दूर की बात कर रहे हैं. So Delhi is farther from Patna than Kolkata, right? Probably you would be missing your leg pullings. You got me, Anshita. You got me. Let's see who is answer the fastest. But you know, Anshita, it was fun also. It was fun also, isn't it? And I'm sure you guys are also missing that particular thing. Don't lie now. You are also missing it, right? What's in the name? All right, all right. Absolutely is the fastest. All right, but the person who said this, all right, or who wrote this particular thing, wrote his name underneath. There is something in the name also. All right, just saying. ठीक है? All right, question number three on your screens now. Question number three on your screens now. If you apologize for having failed in keeping your promises, your friends will forgive you. All right, which part of the sentence has an error? All right, Shakespeare. All right, absolutely correct. 35 people have given the right answer. If you apologize for having failed, fail की जगह पे failed आएगा. Okay? Right? So let's see. सबसे तेज जवाब किसने दिया है? And fastest to answer the question is Arohi. No, Harshita, I believe. No, HV is the fastest. HV is the fastest, and Arohi is on the top. Let's go on to the next question. That is question number four. Question number four on your screen. Missing my songs. He felt happily to learn that his younger brother had got a prestigious job in the bank. Oh, not to worry. We will meet, I think, one fine day, and then I will dedicate a song to you all. Okay, don't worry. Absolutely correct. 55 people have given the right answer. That is A. He felt happily. So he felt happy, not happily. He felt happy to learn. All right, let's see who is the fastest and who is on the top. I think Arohi is still leading. Fastest to answer is Yash. Yash is the fastest, and Arohi is on the top. Thereafter, admission will come to meet you in person. Oh, thank you. I will also wait for that day. Right. And then we have the last question of Mentee quiz today, and that is he has been trying to persuade her for months, but he has not still succeeded. बताइए. All right. All right. 38 people have given the right answer. It should be, but he has still not. Not still nahi, still not succeeded. Okay. In which branch do you teach for offline classes? That keeps on changing every time, but for past 2 years, I have not taught anything online. Oh, sorry, offline. So it's online only, and I think let's see when offline comes. Okay. So it should be still not. Right. Let's see who is on the top. Right, right, right. And the fastest to answer the question is Yash is the fastest, and Arohi is on the top. Congratulations, Arohi. Now, with this, we come to the end of today's live session. Thank you so much for attending and being this lovely, lovely, lovely audience as always. Thank you all. I am grateful and obliged that you guys come and always attend and make this live session worth for me to conduct it like this. Thank you so much. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely evening. Good night, everyone. Shubh Ratri, Shabba Khair, and प्लीज अपना ख्याल रखिए, मास्क पहन के रखिए, जरूरत ना हो तो बाहर ना निकलिए, और मैं आपसे मिलूंगा अगले लाइव सेशन में बहुत जल्द. तब तक के लिए नमस्ते, सत श्री अकाल, एक और बार, और सलाम. ठीक है. इजाजत दीजिए अपने दोस्त और होस्ट आशीष कर को। गुड नाइट, बाय बाय।